Distinguished colleagues, esteemed panelists, partners across government, academia, civil society, and youth networks, ladies and gentlemen, warm greetings from Grenada. I wish to thank the Global Water Partnership Caribbean for convening this important discussion in observance of World Water Day 2026 under the theme Water and Gender, where water flows, equality grows. This theme reminds us of a fundamental truth. Water governance is never only about infrastructure or resource management. It is about justice, opportunity, and human dignity. Across the Caribbean and throughout small island developing states, water sits at the critical intersection of climate resilience, public health, food security, and economic stability. Yet, the realities of water insecurity are not experienced equally within our societies. Women and girls continue to bear a disproportionate share of the burdens associated with water insecurity. In many households across our region, women remain primarily responsible for water collection, sanitation management, and family health. When drought conditions intensify, when watersheds degrade, or when storms damage critical infrastructure, it is often women who must navigate the immediate social and economic consequences. But women must not only be recognized as those most affected by water challenges, they must also be recognized as central leaders in the solutions. Across our communities, women are farmers managing irrigation systems, scientists studying watershed dynamics, engineers designing resilient infrastructure, and community leaders safeguarding water resources for future generations. Their knowledge, leadership, and lived experience are indispensable to effective water governance. For this reason, gender-responsive water management is not simply a matter of inclusion. It is a matter of effectiveness and resilience. Evidence consistently shows that when women participate meaningfully in water governance, the outcomes improve. Infrastructure investments become more responsive to community needs, water conservation practices become more sustainable, and resource management becomes more equitable and durable over time. For countries like Grenada, the urgency of this conversation is heightened by the accelerating impacts of the climate crisis. Climate change is already altering hydrological patterns across the Caribbean, producing more intense rainfall events, longer dry periods, and increased pressure on fragile watershed systems and groundwater reserves. Small island states face the compounded challenge of limited freshwater resources, aging infrastructure, and heightened vulnerability to extreme weather events. The devastating impacts of recent storms across our region serve as a powerful reminder that water security is inseparable from climate resilience. Grenada's national response therefore prioritizes integrated water resources management, watershed protection, and climate resilient infrastructure, while ensuring that gender considerations are embedded within environmental planning and decision-making processes. This means strengthening community participation in watershed management, improving climate-informed water planning, and ensuring that women and vulnerable communities are not merely beneficiaries of water systems, but active architects in their design, governance, and protection. It also means recognizing that water governance must extend beyond pipes, pumps, and reservoirs. Effective water governance requires addressing power, participation, and representation. This includes expanding women's leadership in environmental institutions, improving gender disaggregated data to inform policy decisions, and strengthening regional cooperation across the Caribbean to address shared climate and water challenges. As we confront a future shaped by climate uncertainty, our collective resilience will depend not only on how we manage our natural resources, but on how fairly we share responsibility, voice, and opportunity in shaping those decisions. Water is life. Water is dignity. And when governed wisely, water can also become a powerful pathway toward equality and sustainable development. Let us therefore commit to building water systems that are climate resilient, socially inclusive, and grounded in the lived experiences of our communities. Because when water flows sustainably through our landscapes, opportunity flows through our societies. And indeed, where water flows, equality can grow. I thank you and I wish you a productive and meaningful discussion.